Dear Cradle to Cremation YouTube friends, I welcome you this program on ship accidents and ecological damages in Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean, a vast expanse connecting Africa, Asia, and Australia, has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, maritime trade, and naval exploration for centuries. However, hidden beneath its waves lie the remnants of thousands of shipwrecks, silent tombs of maritime history. These sunken vessels tell stories of wars, natural disasters, mechanical failures, piracy, and human error. While shipwrecks hold archaeological significance and sometimes serve as artificial reefs, many also leak oil, chemicals, and debris that severely damage marine ecosystems. Coastal communities dependent on fishing, tourism, and natural marine resources face long-lasting consequences. This YouTube program on ship-ecological damages in Indian Ocean explores the history of the Indian Ocean, their causes, impacts, both human and ecological, and the international and national responses to mitigate such disasters. On May 24, 2025, a Liberian-flagged cargo ship, Elsa III, sank 38 nautical miles off the Kochi coast while traveling from Visakhapatnam to Kochi, raising serious ecological alarms. Carrying 640 containers, the ship leaked oil and released tiny plastic pellets, nurdles, onto the Kerala and Tamil Nadu coasts. As per India's Ministry of Defense, 46 containers washed ashore and some are still missing, 13 with hazardous materials and 12 with calcium carbide, a chemical that becomes flammable upon contact with water. Meanwhile, 367 tons of furnace oil and 84 tons of diesel on board may have leaked, forming visible oil patches. The Indian Coast Guard launched a Tier 2 oil spill response involving ships, aircraft, and pollution control teams. While the spill appears controlled, the long-term environmental impact, especially from nurdles and chemical leachates, is a growing concern. Marine biologists warn that nurdles mimic fish eggs, endangering marine life. These plastic pellets can also absorb toxins and enter the food chain, harming ecosystems and human health. The Kerala State Pollution Control Board, along with ICAR-CMFRI, INQA, and NEO, is conducting environmental impact studies. Fish, sediments, and water are being tested, and drone-guided cleanups are underway with volunteer participation. Experts stress the need for long-term monitoring, better shipping transparency, and international cooperation for ecological safety in the Indian Ocean. On January 28, 2017, two ships, Mount Don Kanchipuram and BW Maple, collided near Ennore Port, Chennai, causing a massive oil spill. Approximately 251 tons of heavy fuel oil leaked, contaminating over 35 kilometers of coastline, affecting areas up to Marina Beach. The spill severely impacted marine life, with numerous dead turtles and fish washing ashore. Cleanup efforts involved over 5,000 personnel, including volunteers. Investigations revealed human error and crew fatigue as primary causes. The incident highlighted the lack of a local oil spill contingency plan, prompting calls for improved maritime safety measures and environmental preparedness. History of shipwrecks in the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean has a long and complex history of shipwrecks dating back to ancient times. Early records include merchant ships from the Indus Valley Civilization, Roman and Arab traders, Chinese junks, and European colonial fleets. Key historical incidents include Battle of Dio, 1509, A major naval conflict between Portuguese and a coalition of Arab-Egyptian forces led to multiple shipwrecks. Dutch East India Company wrecks in the 17th century near the Maldives and Sri Lanka. British colonial-era shipwrecks, including cargo and passenger ships sunk due to storms or war during World Wars. Modern-era accidents like MV Rak, 2011, which sank off Mumbai's coast. Releasing oil and coal. Marine archaeology projects by India, Sri Lanka, and international teams have discovered many of these wrecks, some of which are now protected heritage sites. Causes of shipwrecks in the Indian Ocean. Several natural and man-made factors contribute to shipwrecks. Storms and cyclones, high-speed winds and waves damage vessels. Navigational errors. Lack of modern equipment or human misjudgment leads to groundings. Piracy. Attacks by pirates in Somali and Arabian sea routes. Mechanical failures, engine or hull breakdowns. Overloading. Excess cargo or passengers destabilize ships. War and conflict, especially during World War I and World War II. Coral reefs and shallow waters, invisibility or poor mapping can cause accidents. Types of consequences of shipwrecks. 1. Human consequences, loss of life, injury, displacement of seafarers. Legal and financial disputes for shipowners and insurance companies. 2. Economic consequences, damage to coastal trade, tourism, and fisheries. Cleanup costs and compensation issues. 3. Environmental consequences, oil spills, chemical leakage, debris pollution. Long-term impact on marine food chains. Ecological consequences on marine biodiversity and coastal ecosystems. Oil spills destroy coral reefs, poison fish, and suffocate plankton. Heavy metals from cargoes enter the food chain, causing bioaccumulation in fish. Plastic and debris injure marine animals like turtles and seabirds. Ghost nets from wrecked fishing vessels trap and kill marine life. Mangroves and seagrass beds suffer from oil deposits and sediment smothering. These effects reduce biodiversity, affect breeding, disrupt migration, and degrade sensitive coastal ecosystems. Shipwrecks in the Indian Ocean are a reminder of both human triumph and tragedy. While they serve as relics of maritime history, they also pose grave threats to marine biodiversity and coastal livelihoods. Ecological damage from oil spills, chemical leaks, and structural debris can persist for decades. Therefore, enhanced monitoring, eco-friendly shipping practices, and international cooperation are critical. India's increasing maritime traffic and its long coastline necessitate stricter enforcement of marine safety and pollution laws. Protecting the Indian Ocean's health is not just about ships. It's about safeguarding a shared heritage and life-supporting ecosystem for future generations. Ship accidents in the Indian Ocean pose a serious threat to marine life and coastal ecosystems. Urgent global cooperation, stronger laws, and sustainable practices are essential. Let's raise awareness, demand accountability, and protect our oceans for future generations. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay conscious, and care for nature. If you enjoyed this Cradle to Cremation ship accidents and ecological damages in Indian Ocean video, don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts below. Your support means a lot to us. Subscribe to Cradle to Cremation, true news channel, and press the bell icon for more informative content on nature and the environment.